Hi everyone, it's Charlene again. Today I'm journaling in Luke 23 verses 42 to 43. This Easter has been probably the strangest Easter ever. Definitely the first time that we've had such a quiet Easter where we haven't spent time with the family or gone to church or anything like that. But I have been following along with a devotional that our church, the Barn, is doing. The devotion is called The Easter Experience. It's on the YouVersion Bible app. I will post a link to the devotion in the description. Today's reading in the devotion focused on the thief that was hanging on the cross next to Jesus. And I know most of us have heard the story and read the story many times of the two thieves who were hanging with Jesus, and the one sort of joined in the mockery and the jeers of the crowds and the soldiers, but the other thief recognized Jesus for who and for what he was, and actually spoke up for him. He said, "Why are you judging this man? He's done nothing wrong. Clearly you can see he's innocent." And he turned to Jesus and he said, "Lord, remember me when you come into your throne." And Jesus, instantly forgave that man and said to him, "Before the sun is set today, you'll be with me in paradise." And what today's devotion pointed out was something that I hadn't really ever sort of had sink in before, and that's the fact that this thief he's never named in the Bible. We have no idea what his name is, and we know he's a thief, but there's no actual details of his transgressions, of his sins. We don't really know the details of why he was hanging on that cross that day. And it just sort of, stood out for me that purely by recognizing Jesus as God and as innocent and confessing his belief in that moment, he was saved. Jesus turned to him and told him, you'll be with me tonight in paradise. And what's fascinating is that man has gone down in history as the thief besides Jesus, but maybe it's intentional that we will never know his name or exactly what he did, because when we are saved, Jesus doesn't care who we are or what we've done. Those things don't matter. As long as we trust in him and put our faith in him, he keeps a place for us in heaven beside him. And I just thought that was such a beautiful thought and so profound to just consider that it's deliberately left out that information of who he was and what he did, because to Jesus those things don't matter. What matters was his faith, not what he did. And it was that faith that saved him. And I just thought that was really something special. So you can see what I've done today is I've blended some gelatos, started with a red, gone down to an orange and then a yellow, and then just rubbed over it with a wet wipe. When you do that, it sort of activates the gelatos to blend them to create a sunset. And then I'm just sketching in the words "grace wins." I'll go over it with a brush pen. Grace is what Easter is all about, really. They say grace is getting what you don't deserve, and mercy is not getting what you do deserve. And Easter really is a story of God's grace, of Jesus providing that redemption for us. I also just want to take this moment to thank everybody who has been watching my videos and subscribing to this new channel of mine. Thank you very much for your support, for the likes. It's really means a lot to me to be able to share my thoughts and share my artwork with people. So just wanted to put that out there and say thank you. I hope that when you watch these videos, it encourages you to explore your own Bible more, and to read it and to enjoy creating in it, and to really connect. So I'm just journaling some thoughts on how God doesn't see the sin. When he looks at us, he sees the covering of Jesus. He sees that sacrifice that was made for us. And yes, grace wins. And I hope you all have a blessed Easter, and we'll see you back on this channel soon.